Hello, and welcome to another update video about gold. Here on the gold chart, we haven't really seen anything super exciting, but obviously market is up a little bit and we are seeing that recovery here. And the setup to the upside is obviously still unfolding, right? Or is still, let's say, valid, right? In the last video, I talked about here this pullback. Yes, that I still see it as a potential B wave, and that there are two ways of how we can actually label this move to the upside. I could, if I really wanted to, I could really call that a 5-wave move up. I'm talking about the rally that started around the 18th of December. Wave 1, Wave 2, Wave 3, Wave 4, Wave 5. Like in a leading diagonal in, for example, a Wave 1 or even an A wave, because A waves can be 3-wave movements or 5-wave movements. But I have decided to label it a 3-wave move up, and then obviously followed by a 3-wave move down, and then it could be followed by a C-wave move up, and then it gives us a larger 3-wave move. So it's all, we're only dealing with corrective structures. Essentially, what we're tracking here on this chart is a very difficult diagonal pattern to the upside. And it is possible in this larger diagonal that a B wave of a larger degree, wave 5 bottomed in this orange support region, and that's going to be my thesis as long as this last swing low is holding. It's not easy to navigate though, because it could easily be the yellow wave 2 rally here, which would then be a setup for a wider wave 4 correction to the downside. But the main, or let's say that's the purpose of the resistance area, right? That's why we're watching resistance. So if really a B wave bottom, then first of all, we can watch for a 3-wave move up in wave 1. I'm not entirely sure if I told you in the last video, but now that we have some kind of a low in place, we can define an ideal target for that C wave to the upside, and it would be the 100% extension as a first target. We talk about 2006.66. Then we've got 2006.80 and 2006.89 as the next possible upside targets for wave C of 1. At some point then, we would expect this to complete this move up. Whether that is wave C of 1 in the white count or it is a C wave in the yellow count, which is bearish, we don't know that yet, but we will probably find out in the pullback after this move up. Current thesis would be that we're moving up in this C wave now. This is, again, we're already on a very small time frame. There isn't much more to talk about. It's just a sideways range essentially here. But idea would be that a B wave has bottomed. Certainly good reaction to the 61.8 retracement level here on the 30th of December. And the move up could now unfold towards 2006.66. As soon as we get there, that wave 2 pullback could start. But if the pullback is not corrective, instead it's impulsive down, then I would see this all as an extended wave 4 correction, which might then even break below the orange support, probably will, and also probably below this red line, which is a swing low from November, where the price bottomed at around 2,540. It would still be seen as a larger 3-wave correction, which then started in October. But you can see it's all a bit of a mess. This was quite a sharp pullback. Then we were watching for a reaction, but it turned out to be just a 3-wave move up. And it's all corrective. So nothing to get too excited about, but support levels are still holding. I think the levels should be clear. Key is now, when the market moves up a little bit higher, possibly, to very much be aware of where the price could form a top. Then pay attention to the structure of the next pullback. But I'm sure when that happens, we're gonna look at this together. And expectations are not necessarily for an impulsive move up. So even if we follow the white scenario higher, it will be a bumpy ride because we're dealing here with very messy diagonal structures. Yeah, that's the update about gold. Hope you liked the update. If you did, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. And if you're interested in daily updates about the S&P 500 as well as regular updates about stocks, feel free to check out these stocks and S&P 500 service. You'll find the link in the description. Thanks a lot. Bye-bye.